Clara May had always known her mother was a hard woman, but she never imagined she would trade her only daughter to a stranger in the mountains. The winter storms had ruined their crops, the debts were piling up, and her mother believed she had only one choice left: give Clara to the man everyone whispered about, Elias Thorne, the disabled mountain hermit. Elias was a legend in the frontier towns. Some said he was dangerous, others swore he had once been a soldier, a hero who lost everything in a brutal ambush. All anyone truly knew was that he lived alone deep in Pine Hollow, with a ruined leg and a heart as cold as the mountain frost. When Clara arrived at his cabin, trembling and wrapped in a thin shawl, she expected cruelty, anger, or worse. But instead, Elias only looked at her with quiet, unreadable eyes. "I didn't ask for this," he said. "And I didn't choose it," she replied, her voice shaking. For days, he barely spoke. Clara cooked, cleaned, chopped wood, and tried not to cry when she heard wolves howling outside. Elias moved slowly using his carved wooden cane, his face carrying the scars of a past he never talked about. But then everything changed the night a snowstorm slammed against the cabin. Clara woke to the sound of Elias collapsing outside. She rushed out and found him half buried in snow, clutching his chest in pain. Without hesitation, she dragged him inside, lit the fire, and stayed awake all night, warming his freezing hands between hers. When he opened his eyes at dawn, he whispered something she never expected. "No one has cared for me in years." That moment broke something inside him, and healed something inside her. Over the next weeks, Elias began helping Clara with everything he could. He taught her how to set traps, how to read animal tracks, how to shoot straight, and how to survive the wild. He even built her a proper bed, carving the headboard slowly with trembling hands. One morning, Clara noticed him walking without his cane, taking shaky steps across the cabin. "You're walking," she gasped. "You gave me a reason to try," he replied. Word spread through the valley that the feared mountain man was changing. Travelers said his cabin, once dark and silent, now glowed with lamplight. They saw Clara gathering herbs, Elias chopping wood, and laughter drifting through the trees. But Clara's mother was not done. She arrived in a fury, demanding Elias pay her for keeping the girl alive. She even threatened to take Clara back and marry her off to a wealthy rancher twice her age. For the first time since Clara had met him, she saw true fire in Elias's eyes. "You didn't give me a servant," he said to her mother. "You gave me someone who saved my life. And I won't let you harm her." He stepped forward, standing tall despite his damaged leg. His voice echoed across the mountains. "Clara stays with me, not because she was given, but because she chooses to." Clara stepped to his side, took his hand, and said softly, "Yes. I choose this home. And I choose him." Her mother, speechless and furious, rode away. From that day on, the town stopped calling Elias the disabled hermit. They called him the mountain man who learned to walk again, because of love. And Clara, she finally found the life she never dreamed she could have.